Oh, hello, and welcome to Together We Heal. Today we have a warrior flow for you. It's just a place for you to come, release your nervous system, reset. Maybe you had a bad call, maybe you had a tough job that you carry a lot of trauma. Maybe you just have other experiences with trauma. You just want a safe place to come and exercise your body and your soul and mind. So with that said, let's get started. So go ahead and sit in the easy pose, cross-legged. Sit tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let's warm up all the chakras. Breathe in. Breathe out. I want you to set your intentions today. My intention is to release tension and feel happy and feel calm in a place where someone sees me and sees how I suffer in silence, or I did suffer in silence until I built this community. So one more breath here, and then we're going to go to a tabletop. So in the tabletop, we're going to do a cat-cow. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We have one more. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we are going to go into a downward dog. First one of the day. Just kind of step our feet out. And breathe. Check in with your body. See where you have tension today. And then from here, we're going to take our right leg and step forward into a lunge position. And then set our left leg down. Breathe up. So we can release those hips, those hip flexors. So it'll be all warm for us to do some hip openers. And then from here, you're going to straighten your right leg. And sometimes I know this is tough for people that maybe aren't that flexible. So maybe you're just here, maybe you're all the way down. And then from here, with every inhale, we're going to exhale back down to that. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And then one more. Trying to get deeper into the maybe a Backman suture right here. And then an exhale. And then from here, we're just going to switch. We're going to put our left foot forward. We're going to inhale. A couple breaths here. And then we're going to exhale. And do a half split. Just breathe. Body. And you're going to inhale and then exhale and then inhale and then exhale and then inhale and then exhale and then inhale. Get deeper in to that hip opener. Maybe this is where you want to do another cactus arms. Easy back then, just to get the spine warmed up. Inhale and exhale for a couple breaths. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and take our knees back. And we're going to slowly go into our first plank on our knees. Get that core engaged. And then from here, just chaturanga on our knees. Inhale the up dog. Exhale the child's pose. Little third eye massage center. Inhale back up into your knee plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Back down to child's pose. Inhale back into the knee plank. Exhale into chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale into child's pose. Alright, if you want to stay here for a couple more, you can. Or you can go ahead and join me. So we're going to go into a plank position. This is where we're going to start. So from the plank position, we're going to keep our core engaged. We're going to do this. We do this in the plank position. From this plank position, we're going to go down into our first chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale into downward dog. Right here, I want you just to kind of kick your feet out again. And then I want you to look forward. I want you to step or hop to the front of the mat. I want you to breathe in. Then exhale, hands to heart center. Just going to take a step back so you can see me better in the camera. All right, and then we're going to start our flow series. So when you're ready to join me, please do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to inhale, reach up to the sky, exhale, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift, make sure you keep that back straight, exhale into chaturanga, inhale into an up dog, exhale into a down dog, look forward, jump or hop or step, step, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale all the way back up, hands to heart center. All right, every time we do this, we're gonna add just a little bit more on these flows. So these flows are really designed with your own breath. So I'll give you the cues, but if it's too much for you, try to focus on your breath during these poses, but you might need to build up to it. So here we go. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep your back straight. Knees slightly bent if you need. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog, cobra. If you want to engage your glutes, engage your quads, and then downward dog. Now you can always come back to downward dog as your resting position. So adding on, we're going to take our right leg up and then open up that hip towards the back wall. Just breathe here for a couple breaths. All right, we're going to take that right leg in the air, and then we're going to come knee to nose, back up, knee to right tricep, back up, knee to left tricep, back up, and then you're going to step through with your right leg, and then you're going to come into a crescent lunge. From the crescent lunge, you're going to drop into a warrior two, so you drop your back foot down. You should be able to feel your left hip open up. And from here, we're going to exhale into a warrior two. We're just going to stay here for a couple breaths. Make sure that we're engaging our glutes. Everything is activated right now in our bottom half. Make sure you're grounded in your feet. Look over your right arm. And then from in here, we're going to inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale, windmill down into a chaturanga. Exhale, down the dog. Just a breath or two here, and we're going to move on to the left side. So you're going to inhale your left leg up, open up that hip, take a couple breaths. Put your left leg back up,
You're gonna go knee to nose. Left leg back up. Knee to left tricep. Left leg back up. Knee to right tricep. Left leg back up. Step through into that crescent lunge. Switch into the warrior one. And exhale into the warrior two. Just like the other side, we're gonna take a couple breaths here because we have everything activated. We should almost be pretty warmed up now. And then from here, inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, pinwheel down with your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward, jump or step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And I just want you to come into the Tadasana just for a quick couple of 30 seconds so we can get our breath back. Remember, each time that we go through these series, these sun salutations, we're going to add on, because this is warrior flow today. We're all warriors, especially those that have survived trauma. You're a warrior. This is your place. I see you. My heart goes out to you. We want to help you any way you can. Even if you remain anonymous, we're okay with that. Okay. So after we have our breath back, we're warmed up. You can have a drink of water if you like. It's bad today, I didn't bring my water in the room. This is only a 30-minute segment though, so I should be okay. Okay. All right. So now that we're more warmed up, we might want to go at a little faster pace. And like I said, there's going to be some things that I add in. So just follow me. I'm guiding you through the practice today. It's your practice, I'm just guiding. So inhale, exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, leg goes up. And then you might have to be able to create some room to get all the way to your hand. If you want to lift up on your toes, kind of go back to that, not arching, but that curve in, and then create some space for your leg. And then here, we're going to inhale up to crescent lunge, and then we're going to exhale into warrior one. Then we're going to exhale into warrior two. And from here, we're going to go to a side angle. So we're going to go ahead, and maybe you're not there yet, so you want to put your right arm on your leg to support. You just lift over your right arm and you look up. Maybe you're ready to take it to the next level, like you're holding a beach ball. Maybe you want to come down. Just breathe here. We're going to come up from here. We're going to inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, upward dog. You're going to take your right leg up, right leg, or left leg, knee to nose, left leg up, left leg to left tricep, left leg up, left leg to right tricep, left leg up, and then up on your toes, create that space. Your foot goes up to your hand. Inhale the crescent lunge. Exhale into warrior one. Inhale into warrior two. And then from this position, we're
gonna go back into that side angle. So since I'm on the back side, we can drop our left arm. We can come over with our right arm and look up to the sky towards your right. And make sure that your core is engaged, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, really everything. And I already felt my back pop a couple times, which is great. You can also do the reach ball from the side. And then from here, exhale back out into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Then look down. Exhale into a chaturanga. Inhale to downward dog. Look forward. Step, hop, or jump to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands to our center. All right. Adding on. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to the chaturanga. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot goes up. Right foot goes to knee. Exhale. Right leg goes to right tricep. Exhale. Exhale. Right leg goes to left tricep. Inhale, leg back up. And exhale, step through. Back into that crescent lunge. Woo! Make sure your feet are separated enough so you don't lose the balance like I just did. Into warrior one. Into warrior two. Into your side stretch. And this is the extra part we're adding. So we're going to come back to warrior two. We're going to straighten our forward leg. Push our glutes back. Come into a triangle. Just breathe right here. You want to make sure that you're not collapsing on yourself. Your core is strong. You're looking up to your left hand. From here, we're going to go back into a warrior two. Reverse that warrior. Wind up down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot goes up. Left foot knee to nose. Left leg back up. Left foot, leg to left tricep. Left leg back up. Left leg to right tricep. Left leg back up. Step through. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale. Or excuse me, that was an exhale to warrior one. Inhale to warrior two. Going into that side angle again. Couple breaths here. Come back to warrior two. And then from here, straighten your forward leg. Make sure you still keep a slight bend. You never want to knock your knees out. Push your glutes back. Go reach forward. And then come into a triangle. And breathe here. Come back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Move all your hands down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, step, hop, or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to our center. All right. Now we have one more of these flows that we're gonna add on to, and then we're gonna do that twice, and then we'll start our cool down. So we're just bringing our breath back into Tadasana, mountain pose. So just breathe with me. Any of these flows are gonna get your heart rate going, your body moving, present in the movement. Yoga is great. It's great for mindfulness. It keeps you in the present moment because there's a lot to think about. The breathing, the movement. All right, we're gonna come back to the back of our mat. can remember all this together. And out on. Inhale, exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot goes up. Right knee to nose. Right foot goes back up. Right knee to right tricep. Right foot goes back up. Right knee to left tricep. Right foot goes back up. Right foot comes in towards your right hand into crescent lunge. Exhale into warrior two. From warrior two, we're going to go back to side angle. And from here, we're going to go back to warrior two. Straighten our front leg. Push, push back. Reach, reach, reach. Come to triangle. Breathe for a couple seconds. Going to go back into a warrior two. And from here, we're going to step our back foot and our front foot forward. We're going to pivot. And we're going to go into a warrior three in a standing split. So for some of you, you might need blocks for this. Just depends on where you're at today. So let's start really slowly. Just bend over. Eventually you want your leg to be parallel. And you can have airplane arms, or you can have arms there. And then we're gonna exhale, put our hands as close as we can to our feet. And then our left leg is gonna go up. One day reaching the sky for those splits. Just a couple more breaths here. And then we're going to step back into warrior two. And then we're going to reverse the warrior. Windmill down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. We got one more side. Good inhale. Exhale. Left knee to nose. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, left foot to the left ankle. Inhale. And then exhale, left knee to right tricep. Inhale, make space. Come up towards your left hand. Inhale up to crescent lunge. Exhale into warrior one. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale into side angle. Just breathe for a second here. Come back into warrior two. Straighten your leg. Push your right hip back. Reach, 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 reach. Come into triangle. Couple breaths here. Come back to warrior two. From here, take a little step in. Move your left foot in. Turn this way so you're stable. We're going to go into that warrior three. So just make sure you're keeping your balance. Lift your leg up off the ground. Maybe this is where your balance is today. Airplane arms. Maybe your balance allows you to bring your hands out. And then exhale, hands down to the mat. And then just breathe. Remember right here, your leg should be shaking now. Breathe out of the pose. One day you want your right leg all the way to this one. Come back into warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Windmill down. Reverse the warrior. Windmill down. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Look forward. Jumper step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, hands first. Come to your mat in Tadasana. Take some breaths. Like I said, this is a 30-minute flow. So we're going to go ahead and calm our body down, just a couple more breaths. And then I want you to meet me back in down dog. So we can start to stretch and cool down your body. So when you're ready, meet me into down dog. From down dog, we're going to go into pigeon. So you're going to take your right leg forward. And if you need a block, great. And then you can look up towards the sky. You should be able to feel those stretch in your glutes and your hip flexors, a little bit in your quad. 2 more breaths. And come back into a downward dog. And we're going to switch sides, not pigeon pose. Look up to the sky. Couple breaths there. Right from here, I'm just going to take your other leg and cross it back around. So you're in a seated position. We're going to do a couple twists, and then we want a couple minutes for our Shavasana. So go ahead and put your right leg out, your left leg goes over your right leg, slide your right leg back if you want, and then just twist. These twists are so good for your digestive system. And not for TMA, but you can try to do this if you're constipated. It actually works. All right, we're gonna change sides. Left leg, just come out of it how you went into it. Right leg is over your left. Bring your left foot back. Sit up straight. Rotate with that twist. Both feet on the ground. I want you to roll slowly down. Bring your feet up into a happy baby. Just massage your lower back. Put your feet up in the air. This gives you a little bit of inversion. Class is really short today, so you can't do it. And slowly lower your legs down. That last little bit of engage in your core. And then once you're on your mat, just get up so everybody can see my feet. We're now in the Shavasana. So however you feel comfortable in your Shavasana, I want you to go to that position. I just want you to take deep breaths and exhale. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. Sigh it out. In for 4 through your nose. Sigh out through your mouth for 6. Just continue this pattern. And just scan your body from your head to your toes. Making sure that all the tension's been released today. That your nervous system feels calm. Your mind and body feel like they got a good tension release and also a good workout. You can stay here as long as you like, but because I wanted to keep this to 30 minutes, I'm going to come back to the seated position slowly, back into easy pose. And sit straight up again. Remember my intentions for the class. Give yourself grace for what you've accomplished and love your body for how resilient and strong it is. I want you to do one more inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. With grace, gratitude, love, and respect, thank you for being here today. Subscribe, like, watch some of our longer videos, or of course our shorts. Namaste.